Hey, wow. I thought I was going to get a countdown, and I got nothing of the sort. That's fine, because it's a Saturday, and Saturdays have so few rules. Would you agree? Anyway, hello. My name's Katie. I'm going to do the New York Times crossword puzzle today for Saturday, July 11th, and I'm hoping you'll join me because either you're trying to solve it yourself, maybe you've run into a roadblock. Maybe you want to start solving the puzzle and you just need a little nudge. Maybe Saturdays scare you, and like they did for me for many years. So for whatever reason, thanks for joining. Uh let let's just get it done. Yesterday I had a migraine. I didn't know that when I was doing the puzzle, but I was so cranky while I was doing it and anxious and having weird thoughts for a crossword puzzle. And then as the day continued, uh, there we are. So I feel better today. And I do have, oh, and it was beautiful up until a minute ago. I do have a delicious iced coffee here to help the gray cells. Also, to help them, I'm going to turn on some solving music. I find that really spurs me along. And let's go ahead and get started. Today is constructed by Jim Quinlan. I'm sure I've seen that name before. And my question still stands about these puzzles that are later in the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, especially, maybe even Thursday. My question is, do creators have to level up to be the constructors of those? And do constructors of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday also construct for earlier days in the week? I don't know. Seems like once you get to this level of construction, there's no going back. Okay, sorry. Very talky today. Also, I have to say before I get started, I am translucent, basically. Like I am made for Northern European winters as a farmer, and I'm getting so freckly because you know what? Summer. Am I outside more than 5 minutes a day? No. And this is the amount of freckles. Anyway, okay, let's get on with it. All right. Acai bowl, and as I recall, that's the second puzzle in recent memory that starts with acai. Features of many NYT Shyamalan films. Why do I feel like this is going to be something Act 1 twist? Or something like that. Home to Pearl Harbor. Okay, well, it's in Hawaii. Have I ever seen Hawaii spelled with a C in any way? No. Oh. Okay. Okay, great. We'll keep in mind that as confident as I was about acai, maybe it's not right. This, I think, is lair, because a dragon always has a lair. And that tells me that the Greek god is probably Iris, because there's not many others that would go there. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Some docking helpers. Tugs? Let's keep going. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this right away. I deeply suspect that acai is not right. And here's why. Because if that I is not here, this could be Aries and this could be Mars. So let's keep that in mind before we get too far along this line. However, I think that's though. Business tycoon Sam. Well, I might say Altman, but he's not a tycoon. And also, I've never heard him called anything other than Altman Freed. So, words to a genie, pretty sure that's I Wish, right? Title abolished in 1917. Czar, our favorite type of leader that is no longer. 1917 was, I think, the end of the Russian Revolution. Something often labeled with the name of a gem or precious metal. Okay. Sir? Yeah. So look. And guess what? I stand by this, that this isn't right, because I think this is plot twists. So forget acai, forget what I said about that, and now we have a new kind of problem here. I am going to keep this open because I think it could be Aries. Not good. Not good. Yeah, I'm going to put tugs in here because I do think this is right. Let's fill in Aries. We'll see here. Oh, Walton. Sam's Club. And, I mean, Walmart, right? Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. One of 21 popes. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, but I think is right because this does look like... Okay, this is going to be Oahu, which does make me wonder. What the heck? Oh no. Team sometimes called the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. Tier? Tier. All right, if you're in an MLM, sure. Wonder what this is. Oh, okay. Aries also not correct. This is Eros maybe, because this is Poke. And maybe King Oliver? I don't know. It's all just coming together. Savannah somethings, maybe. It's the only thing I can think that would go there. Much better. John does make sense. And just like that, we finished the northwest corner. So, you know, statue in East Asian temples. Do we think it could be Jane? This is an Asian religion. I don't know much about it, but I did know someone who was a Jain, and that's the way she said it. So I think maybe we could look this up afterwards. Haphazardly add. I don't know if Jane's right, because you would think this would be on or in. Oh, wow. Military hats that may be worn with epaulets, which are the little, like, decorations on the shoulder. You know, they make it look like the shoulder sticks out. Well, seems nothing more can be done. You know what? I'm going to take Jane out just for now. If it's right, it will come back to us. And I think this is Pies, right? Sweeney Todd, famous pie. Well, that's Mrs. Lovett's Pies, right? Sweeney Todd's the demon barber of Fleet Street. Yeah, see, haphazardly add, I think, is in. Maybe I was just spelling Jane wrong. That could be. we'll see. As I said, it'll come back to us if it's right. Shoes English. Okay. Classic analog camera style. Oh gosh. I don't know. Aromatic bloom. This could be a flower, or it could be the name of the phenomenon that is an aromatic bloom. So, I don't know. Oh, no. Yes, exactly what I said. I don't know what happened there. Okay, Eros is right. Great. Okay, or the Roman counterpart then. Oh God, I have no idea. And you know what I'm realizing, as much as I love Rome, I don't know the Roman pantheon nearly as well as the Greek. Title seen in a tea caddy. Earl, right? Earl Grey. Keep commerce human. This could be Etsy. Which is, no, it's not. Because this is, oh yeah, I forgot. Her name is Anya Taylor-Joy, who was in Queen's Gambit and, frankly, a lot of other really creepy things. She has an alien look about her, let's just say. Queen's Gambit was good. Everybody swore up and down it was the most amazing thing ever. It was not. It was fine. It was good. Some ports, for short. USBs. Yeah. Splendid thing. Suns. This is Many Splendid Suns, I believe, and I know I have not read it. I have a long explanation / rant about fiction. Ever since doing my degree, I have a real hard time just reading straight up fiction. I've never been like a huge, I've been a huge reader, but not always of like straight fiction. But oof, I can't do it anymore. I try. I do challenge myself and eventually get through, but ooh, it takes a lot. Arkansas is to Nebraska as argon is to neon. And here's why I think what we are simply doing is saying the start of this word is to the start of this word as, and they're both states. So argon is an element on the periodic table. It's also a noble gas, meaning that it is inert, and column 8 on the periodic table, I'm pretty sure. And neon is the same thing. So we've got the full logic there. Bush and Obama had theirs. Eras. Get out of Dodge. Oh. I would think this would be like scram or run or something. It is not. Okay. Well, it seems nothing more can be done. Right now, here at 11:50 in this puzzle time, I'm going to say, I think this answer is, I guess that's that. And I'm going to put it in and let's see. It fits. And I think that's right. This makes me sad. I don't know, but I really wanted this to be Jane. Okay? But maybe it's not. Some DNA sharers. Sibs? Would they share DNA? No. Sons? No. All right, the only people who share DNA are twins. Identical twins. Fraternal twins do not. Okay, I think this is going to be ERS, I don't know. It's a sports team, so price of passage is toll. Speaking of which, I gotta update my iPass, Easy Pass situation. Angsty feeling associated with exclusion. Oh. Now I would think this would be FOMO. But I don't. Obviously, that doesn't seem right. Cheap tissue descriptor. Okay. Rib. Oh. Best-selling comedic autobiography. I think this is Bossy Pants. That's Tina Fey's book. I just happened to be looking at this the other day because I did read it. And it was very good, but it's on the top of my mind because I was looking at it on a book list. And I do think this is Rib. So let's just go for it. I do wonder. I'm going to take Toll out of here. I feel like that should be the right answer. Oh my god. No, it was not going to be that. Let's put FOMO in. Wait, what is this? Oh. Well, that definitely works. I don't know. Oh, but look, okay, I forgot this. Get out of Dodge. Bolt. And is the Bolt a Dodge car? I feel like there is a Bolt on the market, but now that I'm seeing that, I feel like that could be Chevy. Dining spot with the European vibe. Bistro. And we're halfway, which reminds me, if you've made it this far, subscribe. Thank you. Gin joint. Because we're in the 1920s now. Boxing, ring, encouragement. Get them? Being in Bordeaux. Okay. Etre. I don't know how to say it, but that is the verb for I am. It's the to be is what this literally means. Some creatures in the ocean's midnight zone. How many times do I have to say it? Not only is eels in here, always, omnipresent, but they freak me out. Those things are huge, and they're snakes of the sea. Ugh. Oh. I like Voltaire. His plays are fun to read, but I don't know which one this is. It'll come maybe. On air marketplace. Okay. Ew. No. Tools in a okay, saddle shop. I believe this is alls. I have learned this word in the crossword puzzle. It's so handy. It shows up a lot, but it's like the leather working tool that pokes holes like in belts and stuff. If you wanted to add a belt hole, you would use an awl to do it. It's basically like it's like a pointy little round knife on a handle, but it doesn't have a blade. It's just like a poker. Okay. What the? I think this is what the. And I don't know what this could be. We'll find out. Clog. Shoe. Just ordered some myself. I found clogs on sale that I've been looking at for like months, debating. $20 off yesterday. I was like, yeah, done. Okay, Hava Nagila. Dun 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 dun. You know. Oh, ashes. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I do think this is Get 'em. And a kraken is a sea monster, not a real animal, by the way. Sometimes I worry. Lover's Lane? Yeah. And HSN is the correct fill there. Okay. You know what's been happening this week? Weirdly. So we've totally finished the southwest corner and most of the middle. I've been working the puzzle clockwise. So weird. I usually do counterclockwise. So it's, a change. Okay. Huck Finn's father. Literally, I had no idea. First name in classic horror. Oh, School on the Thames, Eton, right? Like where all the king's kids go and stuff. Although Wills did not go there. I don't know about Harry, but I thought it was interesting. I don't think Wills went to Eton. Oh boy. Courting gentleman. Or it could be a gentleman who is courting, or it could be the state of courting gentlemen. I don't know what to say about that. I feel like this is scratchy. Yeah, or, obviously it's not that literally, but some characters in the Tony-winning play Doubt. I think this is nuns, and I do wonder if this is bankers. We'll find out. Yeah, okay. Well, at least I knew this was going to be Urals or Arls. I never remember which one it is. So I do now think this is not right. Maybe this is bananas. Because why wouldn't it be? I just saw a team called Bananas playing like on the TV at a restaurant the other day. And I wonder if this is exactly what it is. It's like the, Funko League or whatever. Statement of exit. I'm alone. I'm. Okay. Price of passage. Fair. Okay. I'll give you that. However, what in the actual... Guess what? A barbecue offering is not a rib, although technically it is. It's a bib. And here we have bon appetit. And that's right. Unless I spelled it wrong, which is very possible. I do wonder, this is going to be Pep or Pip or maybe Pap. I don't know. We'll never know. One ply is cheap tissue. Obeyer. All right. It is Sibs. I don't think you share DNA. I think you share a DNA family. So this is funny. It did fill into what the hey, which is hilarious. But when I have said that, I always thought it was HAY. I don't know why. Learning something. Okay. And I'm all alone, which does make sense. Bella is a first name in classic horror. Bella Lugosi. And Okay. Oh, no. Isn't wrong. Question mark. What could this be? I'm going to have to come back to this. I got to think on that, and I want to fill these in, okay? Org with an annual Thanksgiving competition. Oh, okay. A Spanish tapas, of course. Probably, one would think. Although this ending in a P, I don't know. Target of a therapeutic tea bag. Oh boy. Well, I know you put tea bags on your eyes for like all kinds of things. I wonder if this is SLR and it's just throwing me off because it's never really been clued that way. It's always in the puzzle. Shoes English. So a shoe is to like avoid. 0.08 for 49 of the 50 states. Oh no. And we just slammed into a wall. Shoot. Okay. Falls for some bait, maybe. Oh. Okay. I do wonder if this is trolls. This is a huge guess, but that does give us ALS, and I do think that is the organization with the Thanksgiving competition. Target of a therapeutic tea bag. Oh boy. Indian film series. I don't know. Military hats that may be worn with epaulets. Oh my goodness. Maybe pies is not right. Let's just hang on a second. So for some congratulations, I was thinking like hugs or high fives or stuff like that. .08. Why do I keep thinking that's like the blood alcohol level? And I don't know how to. What would be .08? Always with these puzzles, they've been getting me in the end. All right, let's not get LR. Oh. We may need to appeal to a higher power, but I don't want to do it yet because I feel strongly that we can figure this out. Aromatic bloom. Okay, I'm not going to look anything up, but I do want to see if this is right. Because if it's not, then that could really take us outside of. Yeah, okay, so that does appear to be right. I didn't even check with the crossword site. I just typed in, ALS and Thanksgiving, and information came up. So okay, 0.08. I wonder if this is like a rate of some kind. I also wonder if this could be blue. Oh, man. Okay, let's just think for 2 seconds. Okay. Well, here's the thing. We do have this over here. Now, who is the Roman counterpart of Eros? Ugh. I feel my migraine coming back. I have no idea. Oh, it's killing me. All right. What if this is Tots? No. No. Finalized in a way. What if we think this is Sign? Aromatic bloom. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. I'm dying to know what this is. It's killing me. We need to appeal to a higher power. We are not alone in asking this question. Yeah, okay. The reason, interesting, that this is not going to be right, because it did give us ALS, and I feel pretty confident in that. So I was right. It is the blood alcohol thing, but I couldn't figure out what we were looking for. Okay. And I think that is right. I don't like it because this is like a vocabulary word, basically, but I think it's right. I do think, yeah, I do think this is right. Now, I do feel vindicating getting trolls out of there because this is going to be Carne, I think. Which means, I hate to say it, after all of that, I don't think ALS is right. falls for some bait. Oh, but this could be lilac. And that is definitely an aromatic bloom. Those things are like, we used to have a lilac tree right outside the house here. Oh my God. It was overwhelming. I mean, very pretty. I can't wait to find out what this is. Target of a therapeutic tea bag. Oh. Okay. I don't suffer from styes, but the amount that I know about them because of this crossword puzzle is unbelievable. Oh, this sure looks like it's gonna be ology something. Trilogy? Look at this. Now see, this is a good learning. For me, for you, whatever. Go with the gut. So many things. I had sign, I had SLR. Did I also have trolls and that was my gut and ALS? Yes. So you know what? I think the takeaway here is don't listen to me. All right. I do think this is going to be some kind of trilogy. What in the world? Oh, falls for some bait. Clicks, of course. Oh, I watch this every single year. How did I not get that? Oh, the dog show. Oh, I love it so much. Even just thinking about Thanksgiving gives my heart a little leap of joy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I still don't get this. We'll see, I guess. Pats. Yeah? Maybe? Pats? Haphazardly add. Oh. All right, this is clever, and I'm mostly just annoyed that I didn't get it. Skips class. Eschews English. Say. They skipped English class. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I don't think that's right. I know this is John. I know. Although, why we go up to John the 23rd, I don't know. If there's only 21 popes with this name. But I'm pretty sure that's right. Now, I would think, and maybe I'm... But pies... Okay. I am wondering if this is what we're looking for here. I feel like I've seen this before. But I don't know what... Oh. Okay. A poo trilogy. I'm thinking this is slap on. Because I was like, this cannot be an I. That's not right. I'm not even going to say that out loud. It's not a real word, but slap on. I think we'll get it here. Crap. Because we have to come back down here. Courting gentleman. Isn't wrong. Oh. It's a bow. 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 And I'm going to put an A here. Isn't wrong. Ain't. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. I want to look up a couple things, but I'm glad we did this. And we finished in a fair amount of time. Before we go back to the puzzle, let's just have a quick look at the stats. I'm curious. Yeah, a little over because we got hung up on that last thing. I'm telling you, this has been the story really since I started doing these here. I get to that last quarter and man, I just cannot. It's very frustrating. All right, we're going to go back to the puzzle. And here's the thing. I want to share my window. So for those of you who are here and happy to, have solved it, awesome. I'm going to look up some of these fun quotes for a minute. And so if you would bear with me for a second. Yeah. I'm going to share. I should have just done this in the first case, but did I? No, I did not. Okay. So let's go back to the puzzle and let's have a look-see. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay, here's what I want to look up. Joss, first of all. I want to find out who are you? What did they say it is? Asian temple? Oh, okay. So, in Asian religious traditions, Joss refers to offerings and sacred objects used to communicate with deities and ancestors. Okay. So here's some examples. Incense. Oh, burning of paper. Okay. There are statues. Physical statues or dwelling places of deities placed on temple altars. Okay. And then there are some houses. Okay. All right. Good. Good. And there's my, I did look up legal limit. Yes. Yes. And let me see what else we want to look at here. The Apu trilogy. I'm so curious. What is this? Celebrated series of 3 Indian Bengali language drama films. Wow. Wow. What a language, huh? Coming of age, narrative. Oh, Bildungsroman. Let's look this word up for just a second. We're on a little bit of bird walk here. Yeah. Can I get a Bildungsroman? Yeah. A literary genre that focuses on the psychological and moral growth and change of the protagonist from childhood to adulthood. Okay, so we very classic kind of thing, and that's what our Apu trilogy is. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's look up the Savannah bananas. Yeah. What is this about? Okay, they're a real thing. Let's go to a site that isn't their own. Let's just look at this. The Savannah Bananas are not a Major League Baseball team. They're an independent barnstorming exhibition team. Banana Ball. Okay. I was literally watching this on a TV while eating dinner the other night. So that's funny. All right. Any others? What the hey, Lover's Lane. You know what? Just because this was an issue, I want to look this up. I've never actually looked up where the Ural Mountains are or even how we say them. Okay, let's look this up. Ural. Okay. A mountain range in Eurasia that runs north and south, mostly through Russia, from the coast of the Arctic Ocean to the River Ural. Oh, yeah. Okay, and okay. Do I need to know etymology? I don't. I wish I could see it on a bigger map. Can we see it on a bigger map? Is that helpful? I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, so it does look like they're gonna run probably right here. And if you clock that Moscow is all the way over here, you know, whenever I look at Russia or China, to be honest, on a map, it is crazy how huge this landmass is. And I mean, mostly in this world, we're focused on like this right here. There is a whole like 2 other countries worth of land over here. Look at this. It's just insane. So, So the Ural Mountains would run here, and then right along here, I think, is where China and Russia divide, and I think there's another mountain range over there. Oh, wait. No, this is all Russia. You know what? Don't listen to me when it comes to geography. I'm a disaster, which is why I have to do this exercise. Because look, China's here. I don't know what MN is. I have no idea. Sorry. But look at this landmass. And this is why you've got Sarah Palin saying, I can see Russia from my house, because this is Russia and this is Alaska, right? And I'm pretty sure that's called the Bering Strait. Pretty sure. So anyway, well, that was very informative. Thank you for taking that journey with me, because I've never really known this answer. But for the sake of saking, let's look at Aral Sea, because that's the other one. I didn't even know it's a sea. All I knew is that Aral and Ural show up there all the time. Okay, Aral is an endorheic salt lake. I don't know what that means. Collection of water with no evident outlet. Okay. Generally saline as a result of being unable to get rid of solutes left in the lake by evaporation. Okay, so unlike the Great Lakes that like feed out to the ocean via the St. Lawrence Seaway, granted that was man-made, but this is a lake that is not being fed, kind of like the Great Salt Lake, right? Okay. Between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. I see. All right, let's go to the map. Where did it go? I like this. West Asia non-political with water system. I want the political with water system. Thank you. Okay, come back here. I guess we have to look at the inset. Because, oh, okay, it's going to put it up there. And, like, this is the Arabian Peninsula, right? So you can kind of see this is pretty low compared to where we were just looking, you know? It's far. It's not related to Russia. It's Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, which is really heading into, you know, Asia. Okay, third largest lake in the world. Yeah. I think they're not including the Great Lakes there. Okay, there you go. All right. Well, thank you for taking that little walk with me. We'll come right back here to the puzzle. That is your completed Saturday puzzle. Thanks for sticking with me to, learn some stuff at the end. And also, what a joy that we finished it without too much drama. Did we have to go to a higher power to get a little spurt? Yes. But as I've said before, and I'll say again, the crossword puzzle is a learning experience. So I play it. These are my rules for how I approach it. You don't have to agree, but I play it to learn things and to, keep the mind fresh. It doesn't bother me if I have to go searching because I'm completely stuck. The goal for me is to finish it. And if I'm stuck, it generally means I'm going to be learning something, right? Or I got to rethink how I'm approaching it or something like that. So it never bothers me that I have to go look. I do try to minimize it though. That is like a last resort if I'm really stuck and have nowhere to go. And honestly, that is also because the goal here is to complete the puzzle in one sitting. There are times when I've not been doing this that I would put it down, walk away from it, come back a little later, and I can see it with fresh eyes. But because I want to solve it in a sitting, when I run into a wall, sometimes you just need a leg up, You need someone to give you a boost. And the amount of searches for that particular clue, when I searched for it, it was the second listing on Google. So guess what? We're not alone. Everybody got stuck there. Today was a nice puzzle. It was a good Saturday experience. So thanks. If I can't imagine anybody's still here of my 12 regular viewers, but if you are, have a good one. Thanks for staying. I'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday Solve with Me. Always a highlight of the entire week. So until then, enjoy your Saturday. Go do something fun.